Hello, welcome to another episode of Cool Stuff with Kyle. Today I'm going to show you one of my pets, the one that I got most recently. It's a tarantula, and it's a species that's called Davus pentaloris. It's also known as a Guatemalan Tiger Rump. Let's take a look. So this is the cage that I got set up for my spider. So you can see what the size of it is here. It's not a real big cage, but the spider is a spiderling right now also, so it's very young, and it will get bigger, but it may not get too big for this enclosure. I might have to eventually go a little larger, but it'll be good for this size spider for quite some time. We'll go ahead and open up the cage here. So this species likes to, often I've heard they like to burrow as spiderlings. They don't necessarily do it so much as adults, but this one's most of the time burrowed down in here somewhere, and it could be hiding down here behind this piece of bark over here, but more likely it's here in this clump over here. Let's see if we can move this a little bit. See if the spider's in here. Okay, so the spider is not on the top level, but the spider might be underneath here. There's some web in here. I have to be careful just to make sure that I don't hurt the spider here. Are you in there, my friend? Doesn't actually look to be in here. Okay, so the spider is probably hanging out under here then. So let's move this little piece of bark. Is the spider in there? Are you in there? This is a smaller spider than you might be expecting because, like I said, a spiderling, so not real big. Let's see if the spider is hanging out in here. I would expect it would be coming out if it was in here. There it is. There it is, right there. Come on out. Now, I don't know if this spider is a male or a female. It's pretty hard to tell sometimes, especially when they're young. So I don't know. But right now I'm calling this one El Tigre because it's a Guatemalan Tiger Rump. I don't want to make the spider angry here, but I do want to be able to show you the spider. See if we can get it to come out. There we go. Look how pretty that is. On the abdomen there, that's obviously why they're called a tiger rump. Beautiful spider, in my opinion. Now I've got the spider on my hand so you can see the size of it. It's very small, but it will get bigger. I think somewhere around a 4-inch leg span that this may get up to. I just don't want the spider to be too afraid here. I'm hoping it's going to start walking around a little bit. But you can see it's a little scared right now, which I understand because I'm huge compared to this spider. See if we can get the spider to go back into the cage here. Seems a little bit scared, so I wanna let it go back in here. There we go. Go on down. No, you're still on my hand. Do you want to go onto this vine here? Want to do that? No? I was going to let the spider go back into the cage, but the spider's still hanging on to me here. Very pretty spider, I think. And it still has a really nice color as an adult as well. And I feed crickets to this spider, at least for now. Maybe could expand into some other things when it gets larger, but I just feed it small crickets. I got the spider to go back into the cage now. It's hanging out on this vine at the moment. What I'm going to do is just put this back together a little bit. Put the bark back over here in the corner. Put the moss back on top of this hiding area. And then I've got a spray bottle. We can just sort of give this a little moisture. Oh, it looks like I need to adjust this a little bit. Alright, so we're just going to spray this down a little bit because, especially in the hiding areas, the spider needs a little bit of moisture just so that it can molt properly, because in order to grow, the spider has to shed its exoskeleton as it grows a new one underneath. So you got to keep a little moisture in there in some areas to just facilitate that and make sure that the shedding process goes okay. But I always keep a little dish of water in here too, just to make sure that water is always available. So that is my Guatemalan Tiger Rump. Davus pentaloris is the species. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this spider today. And remember, until next time, the world is full of cool stuff. Go out and find some. Thank you.